Anyways, we are back finally. Yeah. So, a little bit of a tech issue to begin with. For some reason, I thought I selected the correct folder for the file path. I didn't. So it threw up a quick error. It's like, oh, I know what the error is, or how to solve the error. Basically, I didn't select the folder because, as you guys might have known, was that I traded off, as you can see, my big stack of red and the games that I had in that second shelf there are no longer there. And you might be wondering, what does that mean and all that? So if you watched one of the last videos, let me just pull it up here. Content. The video that I posted on the 22nd, so 4 days ago? Yeah. That was the last video. There we go. Last video before trading it off, because I traded off a bunch of games for both PS4 and the Switch, plus the Switch itself and the PS4. And I actually need to grab something from behind me. Give me a sec. Because I said in that video, I'll do a full breakdown of what the Switch 2 cost me. Yes, this is the Mario Kart 1. I did end up deciding to go with the Switch 2 with Mario Kart because I knew I was going to be wanting to play Mario Kart at some point, so I thought, you know what, spend a little bit extra, get it included. So pretty much everything did. Let me just pull up my numbers here for a sec. Pretty much did trade off the way that they should have been, except for the Switch itself. So according to what I've been told at the time back in April, that it should be around $200 with tax and all that. That wasn't the case. It was $125 for the Switch, $60 for the PS4, which is all right. $30 for Atari 50. What I had was $23, so that's an improvement there. Metroid Prime was what I had. It was 19 on that they quoted. 19 is what I got. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was 32. That's what it was. Rune Factory 5 was 16, and it was 16 for trade. Farm Together Deluxe Edition was 14. I'm just trying to find it here. Yep, so that's correct. Fae Farm was 34. That's what the trade for that was. Fallout 4, so PS4. That was that was identical. $6, which is what I had online. $6 was what I got. Outer Worlds. Where is it here? Yep, $5. Final Fantasy 1 to 6 Pixel Remaster for PS4. That was $32, and it was 32 there. Dark Souls Trilogy was 22, and that was 22. Yeah, I'm actually missing one. Silent Hope was 12, and that was what it was online. So total trade was $416. So if I didn't trade off anything, the Switch would have been $736.91. So let's just call it $737. So total what I had to pay after the trade was just over $320. So you might think, okay, that's not bad, and it's not. Yeah, that's not bad. Like just over $320 for a brand new Switch. It is a little expensive. Shall we say? It is a little bit more than what I was hoping it was going to be. According to my numbers, and I knew these numbers were rough anyways. So I was hoping for about $500 for everything. Because I was working off of the Switch being like $200 with tax. My OLED. I wasn't working off of the 125 number. So my number that I have for the version that I have sitting beside me, which is the box I showed, is 546.92, which would be about just over 266 basically, which is still expensive, but a lot more, shall we say, reasonable than what it would have been if I didn't trade. And you might be wondering, like, have I bought any games for Switch 2 yet, besides the one from Mario Kart? No, actually I haven't. Well, technically, because I did own Breath of the Wild on Switch 1. So I did end up buying the upgrade on Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. Let me just double check it. I think it was Tuesday. Let me just pull it up here. Nope, that's not what it is. Order history. There it is. 24th. Yep, was Tuesday. And that wasn't too bad. It was like $17 totaled up, basically, for the upgrade. Like I said, I knew I was going to do the upgrade. I knew it. So, yeah, so realistically, I don't know if I'm going to continue from where I am. I probably will. I do have the Zelda notes and all that stuff set up on the phone. Did that last night. So, yeah. So, if we just do this, boop, there we go. This looks just like the Switch OLED. I still have the parental controls because I do want to see how many hours I put into games and stuff like that, and it doesn't really tell me easily in settings and stuff like that. And you might be wondering, how much storage do you have? Actually, let me... Oh, I can't bring up the brightness. I currently have 137 gigs available. So if we go... Okay, if we go manage software. Yeah, so as you can see, obviously we have Breath of the Wild at 24 gigs, Overwatch at 23, which is actually a lot less because on Switch 1, that's like 30 something gigs or something. I think it's something crazy like that. Give me a second to pull it up. I think it's something stupid like that. Uh, yeah, I think it's something like 32. I think it is. What is it? Oh no, 30. Sorry, it's 23.4 on both, but on Switch all one, basically including the OLED, like it would be massive. Like it would pretty much take up quite a fair chunk of the storage. So having the Switch 2 at 256, but in reality that's just over 200 gigs. So yeah, I can actually do the math right now because it was 200 after formatting. So 202 minus 137. So I have about 65 gigs of used space. So not too bad, just under 70 gigs used. Yeah, so, and I am using my original Switch Pro controller. I'm not going to upgrade. There's just no point. It's a lot more expensive. It's about $125 for the upgrade. I'm the only way that I would consider doing the upgrade is if it was on sale, but typically other than that I don't really care. Excuse me. I do, like I said, I do have the parental controls on because I want to see how many hours I put into games and stuff like that, and that's really the only way I can easily see it unless there's another way. If there is, please feel free to let me know. But without further ado, let's get into Mario Kart World. Yeah. So, I did play. I'm trying to think. Did I play a little bit? I did play a little bit yesterday. But not. Excuse me. Not a lot. Let me just do that. There we go. Oof. Almost knocked a glass of lemonade right off my desk. Oh. Single player. Grand Prix. We're going with Yoshi. Okay. Low speed. That's not bad, but we're going with the, we're going with this one. You can see we have, okay, so we do have to do all these, and then we have to do the, special cup, which allows us to do, rainbow and stuff like that. I'm just going to start off with 50 because I have not played a Mario Kart game since Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS back in like 2011. So I don't actually know the controls. I think Autosteer might be on, I think, which, yeah. Okay, so A is accelerate, R is drift, use item, and then steer. Okay, cool. Oh. Okay. Oh, I am actually covering. Let me put myself like there. Oh, I'm still covering. Oh, I thought I could just... Okay. I always like starting off with low, CC just to get used to controls and stuff like that. I'll find a good spot for the... Oh, I should not have used it. That... Okay. I should have maybe started at 150 instead of the... Oh, I was lucky there. I was almost going to hit my own banana. Keep in mind, like, this is all... I'm not going to say offline, but this is single player only. There we go. So I can move myself like there, basically. Yay, there we go. 15 points. Not the cleanest race, shall we say. But decent enough. Even if I come in second, I'm happy. Okay, maybe I should go bottom left, actually. Just looking at where I'm sitting right now in terms of webcam and stuff like that. Let's see. It could be the same. Okay. So I'm keeping up with DK, but now I've passed. Coin's not really really useful. Yeah, I really should have gone 150, but again, with not playing Mario Kart in over a decade, which, like I said, the last one was 7 that I played. I thought, you know what, let's just go with 50, just so that I know what the, just so that I can understand what the controls are and all that. So there we go, another first. I think I could probably put myself like up here, like where I would normally be in some cases. Okay, so yeah, it's literally me and DK just trading spots. Okay. The game definitely plays well, I can definitely say that. I'm definitely enjoying it. Hold on here. What is this about? Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, so this will actually be the last race I do. Because unfortunately I have some other stuff to do. Oh, I already have that one, okay. So, yeah, I'll leave the audio, like game audio and stuff like that. In. And if I need to, like mute it later, like for the next video and stuff like that, I will. So yeah. I can definitely see myself, playing, a lot of this, over the next little bit. Thankfully, oh my god, it's only the second lap. And like, I'm just going to throw it just so then I can get something a little bit more useful. Hopefully somebody hits that. Okay, so now we're going into an interesting, almost interesting section. It's freaking DK, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if it was DK. Oh god, there's... Am I going to hit myself with it? No, I need to get ahead. Like, I'm not really... Yeah, it might look like, oh, I have such a lead. I actually... I have an okay lead right now. Thank God it's lap 3 right now. There it is. All 3 clean sweep. $45 points. Quit. Yes. Because I think that should be all 3 stars. Okay, so here's all the stickers and stuff that you can get. Basically, think of them as like in-game achievements, basically. So, if we go, yeah, so it's 4-player, multiplayer, online, and then we have wireless. If we go single-player Grand Prix, you can see I have the red Yoshi, and then we also have the touring one. But I typically would just use the standard Yoshi with that. And then obviously you can see if we go into here. Yeah, so we've done 3 out of the 4. But unfortunately, due to things going on, I have to back out. So I do have... Oh, I thought there was a... Wait, hold on. Single player... Oh, wait, yes. And then... Yeah, okay. So... Yeah, is there a way I can do... Is it manual? Okay, so techniques... Rocket start. Oh, okay, so at 2 do it at. Okay. Okay, rail ride. Okay, so charge jump, so... Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. So, unfortunately... Oops, wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong button. Close. Unfortunately, I have some other things I have to get done, which I was not planning to. I was planning to literally sit and record for about an hour, but unfortunately, I can't. I have to do other things. So it's like, even on my days off, I have to do like 20 different things. It's like, oh, god damn it. I can't even just sit and relax. I have to do other things. So, anyways, be back in a bit at some point. So, anyways, that is it. The first official video of Switch 2. So, anyways.